Hi guys, Mike with Fights with Friends, and it is betting odds time for UFC 229, Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor, and let's take $50,000, the amount of a UFC fight bonus, and let's spend Dana White's money. Let me show you how I would disperse my $50,000 and how I got there. Let's start this off with a favorite, Sergio Pettis versus Jesse Formiga. I used even amounts to kind of make it easy. 15,000 on Sergio Pettis to win 9,375. You'd take home $24,375. Even matchup for the most part between these guys, but I think Sergio Pettis is getting better. He's won 5 of his last 6. He's coming off a victory over Joseph Benavidez. His only loss in his last 6 fights was against the champion, Henry Cejudo. I think he's on the rise, and I think he's got enough to overtake Formiga, so I'm taking him. Nick Lenz versus Gray Maynard. Gray Maynard was great for a lot of years. He was a champion. Unfortunately for him, his only 6 losses in his career come in his last 9 fights. Nick Lenz has knocked out half of his last 6 opponents. Gray Maynard's been knocked out 4 times in his last 9 fights in those 6 losses. I'm going to take Nick Lenz and put 15,000 on him to win 6,382 for a total of 23,082. We'll do the math here at the end. McGregor versus Nurmagomedov. Total pay-per-view purchases over 3.3 million. They're gonna go by what Dana White divulges to them, and Dana White already said that the pay-per-view is trending over 3 million. I think it goes over 3.3, so that's 10,000 to make 9,090. Here's the big one: Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Final result: if Khabib Nurmagomedov wins, and I do pick him to win, I know this fight could go either way, but I do pick him to win. I think he most likely wins by decision. So with a plus 400, if I'm going to bet on Khabib, I got to take him 10,000 to win 40,000. Potential win of $64,848 for a total of almost $115,000 you would take home if you bet that. Let's see how we got here. Let's check out some of the prop bets, because there's a lot of prop bets for Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, and a lot of them are pretty interesting. Of course, the odds are fairly close as far as who wins this. Over 2.5, plus 110, under 2.5, minus 130. I said the pay-per-view odds, I'm going to say over 3.3 million, which will be record-setting for the UFC, but I think they do it. I think if anybody buys one pay-per-view this year, this is going to be it. Conor McGregor by KO, DQ, or submission, plus 150. So you're going to make a little bit of money anyway that Conor wins. Conor McGregor by decision. They really do not expect it to go to a decision. I don't either. If you think he's going to win it by decision, you can make 12 times your money, though. Khabib Nurmagomedov by anything but decision, plus 110. Khabib Nurmagomedov by decision, plus 400. And that's what I took. And then you can start picking the rounds. Conor McGregor, if you think Conor McGregor is going to get a first-round knockout, if he wins, it's a real good shot that he wins in one of these 2 rounds. But which one? Maybe round 1, if you think he's going to win, might as well bet on a round 1 knockout and get 5 times your money. As the fight goes on, you can see the odds get better and better, or worse, however you want to look at it. If you think Conor's going to end it in the 5th round, which cardio's not Conor's strong suit, you make 25 times your money, but I wouldn't advise on that bet. Khabib Nurmagomedov winning in round 1. I'm pretty surprised by this. That this is even. Rounds 1 and 2 is pretty much even, and then rounds 3, 4, and 5, the odds get bigger there. I think if Khabib finishes Conor, it's going to be here. It's going to be in round 4 or 5 in these big numbers here. I really think if he finishes him, it's likely to be round number 5, and that's 20 to 1. So that's pretty crazy. It's almost worth it to bet. Take 10,000 and bet on Khabib winning in round 5 and on him winning in a unanimous decision. Then you get money either way. Probably not, though. If he wins the unanimous decision, then you're just going to give up 10 of your $1,000. But interesting nonetheless. Khabib Nurmagomedov wins on points plus 400. We talked about that draw. I don't see this going to a draw. Conor McGregor versus Nurmagomedov fight goes the distance for any reason. Plus 275 minus 400. So you're going to get 2.7 times your money. But so, I mean, and you're going to insulate yourself in case Conor was to win a decision. But I think that's highly unlikely. So why you would give, $125 more to that, I just don't see that. Will Conor McGregor win inside the distance? If you were going to bet on him, I would take that. Why are you going to take plus 130? You're going to take plus 175. So that's just my thinking on that. Will Conor McGregor win by 5-round decision? And you can see right there why you're going to take that, because the odds are pretty astronomical. They're pretty damn sure that Conor McGregor's not going to win by 5-round decision, and so am I. Will Khabib Nurmagomedov, win inside the distance? They're pretty damn sure that it's not going to go the distance. It's like even odds. But then win by 5-round decision, you get 4 times your money. So I don't know. I think this is a smart bet, and I don't think there's a lot of smart bets. I think you really got to go through when they put all these odds out. But if you're going to bet on something, you give me 4 to 1 odds that Khabib Nurmagomedov is going to beat Conor by decision. I'm going to take that bet all day. Whether he does it or not, I think it's a fair bet. And then here's more of these prop bets. Some of these are repeating, it looks like. Conor wins in certain round, Khabib wins in certain round. This one is interesting. There was Khabib Nurmagomedov wins by decision plus 400, wins by unanimous decision plus 430. Unfortunately, I'm not putting another $30. Now, this one I found is interesting. Khabib Nurmagomedov wins by 5-round unanimous decision. You remember wins by decision was plus 400. Unanimous decision, you're going to win another $30 for every 100. I'm not taking the chance that Adelaide Bird comes in and steals my money for an extra $30 on the... No. I've seen too many weird decisions, especially when you got a favor like Conor McGregor, and these are boxing judges. Remember, so they're corrupt. So that's that's pretty much the odds here. These are, you can go to my bookie and check these out. You can see starts round 5, starts round 4. If you think it's going to go past the first round, you can even bet. See, you have to put down $275 to win 100. But basically, you're betting that Conor McGregor will not get a first round knockout. So, and I don't think he will, but if he wins, it's probably likely. So it's hard to say. Like I said, I take Khabib, but there's my bets again. Sergio Pettis over Formiga, Nick Lenz over Gray Maynard, Khabib by decision, and then the prop bet total pay-per-view purchases over 3.3 million to win $114,848 and something altogether. What would your bets be? I want you guys to put it down. If you had $50,000 to bet on this, what would your bets be? Would you bet on all straight fights? Would you bet on props? Check out mybookie.com or go to UFC. Figure it out. I'm interested to see what you guys come up with. Let me know down there in the comments. Give me a like and subscribe. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.